Hey everybody, welcome to today's installment of Gamer's Journal. Today it's about, the Nintendo Direct from this morning. And whoo boy, it's a lot to sink in. And I'm actually pretty psyched about this. I'm not just going to talk about the Wii, I'm talking about the 3DS as well. We finally got a date for Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. It's going to be released on October 12th worldwide this year. And there's a new type of Pokemon, the fairy type, which that's what Sylveon is. I wonder how you're gonna evolve Sylveon to that type. That's gonna be interesting. Then Super Mario 3D World is slated to release in December of this year, and it plays like Super Mario 3D Land, except there's a four player cooperative mode, and for what I've seen in the trailer, you don't even have to start off as Mario. You could play also as Luigi, who jumps higher. Probably have on horrible traction as usual. Got Toad, who runs the fastest, which I have a feeling that he gonna be one to run into shit, and probably have worse traction than Luigi, most likely. And we play as Peach after a long time. We haven't played as Princess Peach in an adventure since Super Princess Peach. and she could float or hover, whichever you want to call it, just like she could on Super Mario Brothers 2. And I ain't gonna lie, that game looked really fun. Mario Kart 8 introduces anti-gravity. That's going to be released in the spring of 2014. We Party U slated for release on October of this year. Then we got third parties. And now, and one main third party title that I'm really going to talk about is Sonic Lost World. That will be released this year on both the 3DS and the Wii U. The 3DS is actually going to use its 3D capabilities, and it's not going to be like the way Sonic Generations was on the 3DS. So they really going to take full advantage of it. And for what I've seen, the 3DS version has two of the elemental shields. It's probably gonna have all of them most likely. And I ain't gonna lie, it looks like a lot of fun. It look like Sega is really trying to bring Sonic back to where he once was, and it kind of looked like, and the game structure kind of looked like Mario Galaxy. But I can't wait to get this. I'm thinking this is going to be released in October. All I know, it will be released this year, most likely. If not October, later on near the holidays. But I hope it is October though. Watch Dogs, which is going to be released for all the other systems, but I am thinking about getting that one for the Wii U. Rayman Legends, I definitely gonna get that for the Wii U. I ain't gonna lie, the challenge app for Rayman Legends on the Wii U kind of keep me occupied, so I could be ready for the real thing. The Wonderful 101 will be released a month before on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. The Wonderful 101 will be coming in September. Wind Waker HD will be coming in October, the same month that Pokemon X and Y is coming out. A new Donkey Kong Country game is coming out called Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Not only be playing as on Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong will appear as well. Bayonetta 2 will be released next year. Monolith is working on a title which we don't know what the name of the title is. Link to the Past 2, it actually has unofficial title now. It's called Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Dimensions. that's probably gonna be released this year. It's pretty much set in the same world as A Link to the Past, and the Light World and Dark World will be returning. I wonder how that's gonna work, but I don't care. I love Link to the Past. That is one of my favorite Zelda games of all time, besides Wind Waker, and that's coming out this year too, apparently. And Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS. I'll admit, the trailer I saw, I am impressed. Of course, they're not going to show all the characters. It's going to be slowly released on the website like they did with Brawl. However, some of the newer characters they introduced already is the villager for Animal Crossing. That one's going to be interesting. Seeing the gameplay of him. He could take items and throw it back at you, even charge shots and fireballs. That's pretty. That's pretty fucked up. And then Mega Man. That's right, Mega Man. You have to admit he been getting the shaft for quite a while lately. So you know what? Nintendo brought him to Smash Brothers, and it's gonna be awesome. And then we got the Wii Fit Trainer in there too, and seeing that moveset, it's interesting. I just hope they don't say the taunt in English like "you too fat or overweight." That'll be pretty fucked up though. And you know, new Super Luigi U is coming out this month. Matter of fact, some dates is the 23rd for the digital release. Some even say the 20th for the digital release. But you know, the hard copy doesn't come out until August. Oh yeah, I forgot about Batman Arkham Origins. That's also coming out for the Wii U as well. A lot of these have solid release dates. And you know what? Nintendo brought their A game. But there's one thing that worries me. If you bring an A game like this, follow through. Please, for the love of God, follow through. Because you brought in a lot of good titles for everybody to be impressed. No joke. And it would be a shame if you don't follow through with this. And you know what? After seeing this, a lot of people will be gearing towards the Wii U or the PS4. There's no doubt about this. Because let's see, the Wii U for the deluxe edition, mind you, is $350 at most. If they still selling the basic, it's $299. Then you probably have to fork over another few bucks for a good 2 terabyte external hard drive, which that shit does carry a lot of memory. Trust me, I'm nowhere near running out of memory on that thing. And yeah, I do have the basic model, by the way. I wish I could have waited for the deluxe model when they came back in stock, but oh well. I'm okay with what I got. And then you got the PS4 that's only going for $399, which is fair. Then you got Xbox One that's $499. Microsoft, drop your price because right now people gonna go for the more affordable system. I ain't gonna lie, y'all fucked up when y'all trying to show it off as basically a cable box and say y'all gonna compete with television. That's a big no-no. Granted, you did what you could on E3, and you know it wasn't half bad. Granted, like I said, my main gripe with y'all on that was a lot of game y'all announced should have been on the 360 years ago. Especially on Killer Instinct, which people begged for years. And then you crush people's dreams, and then you're like, okay, we coming out with it finally, and it's gonna be for Xbox One. And then you bust out with this. It's free to play. Okay, fine. But the only person you can play is Jago or Jago. Everybody else you gotta buy. Fucking free to play, and ugh. I hate free to play games for that reason alone. Because you end up spending more money than a retail game. But anyway, that's all I have to say about the Nintendo E3 Direct conference. And I'm blown away, just like I was the Xbox 4 conference. Granted, they did mention about some stuff about Vita and all that, but you know. And the stuff they mentioned for PS3, like Tales of Zillia and other games as such, already got it on reserve, so it's a moot point at that point. And then everybody know about Grand Theft Auto 5 and Saints Row 4. But anyway, that's it for today's session. See you guys later.